13, and then you really just kind of blew it open from there. What was the key to taking control of this game?
The main thing I want to say for practice, especially, was just our attention to detail. The Big Ten, it's the best. We think it's the best conference in the country. So we have to always be ready to come and play, because anyone, any day, can come in and defeat you. So, and we've seen that throughout the season so far. So our attention to detail was big, and we really locked in on personnel, and it let us win.
What did it feel like after a tough one the other night? I know you've had a couple of tough games, teams really keying on you. What did it feel like just in general, just to bounce back the way you do in a game like this?
Yeah, there's always going to be adversity, man, especially, through season and scouting and stuff like that. But the main thing is, just to continue to work and, continue to trust the process with it. And, have my teammates, always have my back, as well as my staff. So as long as I have those two things, and as long as we have each other, we're going to be all right.
All right, we'll go next to Bruce Hooley. Bruce?
Justice, do you feel like you've been struggling? And if so, what are you trying to adjust to fix the struggles?
Yeah, I definitely had a couple struggles, through the past couple games, just adjusting to, especially the Big Ten style of play. But that's kind of what we expected. It's kind of what I expected. I know I was going to have some adversity and some obstacles I'm going to have to get over, but nonetheless, I'm gonna continue to work for it. And coaches are gonna continue to push me in practice, my teammates especially, and I'm gonna continue to get over that hump. And today was a good step forward, but we have to get ready for another big one on Sunday.
Has it been an eye-opening experience for you, maybe what you thought you knew was physical play, to find out that really wasn't what Big Ten physical play is? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's the assumption everyone's made.
Right. I kind of knew how it was going to be, and that's exactly what I wanted, actually, especially coming here. I wanted to be a part of the best basketball in the country, and I wanted to really just help myself take strides, especially looking to improve my game every day, and here the staff and my teammates continue to do that for me. So I kind of knew it was going to be physical, and I'm kind of, as you can see, I'm going through a little rough patch, but today was a good step forward.
All righty, we'll go next to Brendan Gulick, Buckeyes Now on SI.
Hey, Justice, congrats on the big win. How gratifying is it to have a night like tonight as a team, considering the disappointing night you guys had last time out, to basically put that, so far behind you and essentially have your biggest win in conference play in almost 30 years?
We have to just continue to move forward. Obviously we didn't want to lose that last game, but coach made it an important deal to just continue to move forward. That was done, and now all we have to do is continue to look forward and learn from our mistakes. And today, I think we did a really good job in taking that step forward, and we're gonna have to continue to take that step forward for this game that we have on Sunday.
Is tonight the kind of night where things on both ends of the floor, where it almost feels like an avalanche, like things are just going so well defensively or so well offensively that everybody just kind of relaxes? Because I don't want to say it comes easy, but all of a sudden it feels like this onslaught of effectiveness on both ends.
I think the biggest thing was just our coaches really wanted us to come out and set that first punch. So, we made it a big emphasis for all of us, especially coming in after a loss. We wanted to come in and swing that and hit that first punch so we could to get going. And as we like practice throughout this past week, paying attention to our details, just our defensive things, we just wanted to come out and make sure that we got it done. And obviously, when stuff starts to go well, we start to feel a lot better about ourselves, and it kind of showed in the game for today.
And the last question will go to Patrick Murphy, 247.
Justice, you mentioned things started going well, but it seemed early on you had to rely on that defense. The shots weren't falling and whatnot, and obviously that carried through the whole game. What was it about tonight's defensive performance that you were able to really just stifle them? I think they shot like 28% or something like that. What were you doing well out there?
It was our attention to details. It was a big emphasis, this past week for practice. And as you said, at the beginning, our shots might not have been falling, and that's something that we know throughout the game is going to eventually start to drop for us as we continue to play. But defense is something we can always control with our effort and how hard we play. So as long as we keep our end on that side of the court, we know that our offense will eventually flow in.